No time for a proper intro. Let's get right into the action. We're going to the Raleigh dump. Got a lot of bricks out of the way. I'm down about 2.5 feet. Okay, I got a new pair of boots. They're motocross boots. They're really good for stomping shovels in the ground. This is definitely the hardest soil and the deepest I've had to go to find anything, and I'm still not finding anything. I'm down 4 feet. I've only found a few broken pieces so far. Okay, I'm finally starting to hit something. Dark colored soil. That is the layer. It started at almost 5 feet deep. Alright, we got the first bottle showing up. And those have very minimal value. But I'm going to bring it home anyway. Alright, I got what looks to be a whiskey fifth. But the neck is broken off. It's got something embossed right there. Oh my goodness. I've never found one of these before. The Moxie Nerve Food. Crazy how I've never found one. So that's what it says, Moxie up on the shoulder. Yeah, I still need enough that I'm going to bring it home, probably saw it off and repair it one day. Okay, what do we got this time? It is a blob top mineral water from England. Nothing special about that. So dry until now. It got to a wet layer, and I don't know what this thing is. I'd say it's a toilet if I didn't know better. But it can't be. It's a 1907 layer. Okay, I think I got a soda showing up right here. Most likely it's going to be a Pepsi. Feels like a whole one for sure. And it is a Pepsi, yep. It's a nice early one, but not as pretty as the center's lug plate would have been. But I'm not going to complain. I've never dug one of these before, so that's probably going to be in my collection. Definitely don't like this. So maybe I'm gonna have to change into my rubber boots. Alright, I think I got a soda showing up. Nope. It's a Lynn Perrins. Well, it might be worth $2.50 to somebody. Okay, we got something that looks like an amber whiskey fifth. Okay, it's ready. Does it say anything on it? No, of course not. We're not in San Francisco. Raleigh doesn't have any amber whiskey cylinders. The whole state of North Carolina doesn't have any. Alright. This thing I think it's a sink basin. But on top of it, we got this broken soda. But there's another bottle right beside it. Broken, and that's too bad because it's embossed. Dr. King's new discovery for consumption. Too bad. Well, it's not that valuable. No, it's not a sink basin. I don't know what it is. Got mosquitoes landing on my face. What is it? It seems to have a little bit of color. Nope, it's just part of the rust. Oh, it looks like a piece of a sink basin after all. What's that? Is that a soda? No, I don't think so. It's just another one of these from England with the little blob top on it. Okay, I see a crown top sticking out. Hopefully it's a clear Coca-Cola from Raleigh. Okay, I think I've got it loosened up enough to get it. Okay, it is a soda. It's just one of those property of Silico. But it looks like a clean example with no damage, so we have now gone over the $100 mark. With that Pepsi being worth about 70 and this one being worth 30 plus all the other bottles. Next to it we have a flask showing up. Slick on this side. It's got a deep slug plate on it, but no embossing. But it's okay, it's still worth a few dollars. Okay, something's down there. It's just some kind of a sauce bottle. Well, it's too bad. Doesn't even look that old because it's a screw top, but it's gotta be a 1907. Okay, just pull the flask out at the bottom. Amber, no embossing. Oh well. Okay, what have I got this time? Of course, it's so obvious. It's chipped. A slick Hicks Capudine. Alright, I think I got a jug. Some kind of a gray stoneware. Looks to be broken as expected. Stuck. Okay, we got a flask showing up. Something about this new camera, it's different. It's about the same size and shape, but I just can't hold it steady and film and dig like the old one. Well, it's broken and it's embossed, but it's just a common $8 kind maybe. Okay, I got something showing up. I got my little headlamp on. It was an embossed flask. It was an embossed North Carolina flask, so that's a shame. But what do we got here anyway? Looks like a whiskey cylinder. Nope, not a whiskey cylinder. It's a Dr. SBH or something like that. Might be a paper labeled bitters. I think that's what they consider this. Looks like I got a flask showing up. Nope. Aha, I know what that is. Any serious digger should know what that is. It is the Dr. Kilmer Swamp Root Kidney, Liver, and Bladder Cure. Always a fun one to find. Not super valuable, but certainly nothing to complain about. There's the embossing on it. Nope, not going to wiggle it out. It might break it. Okay, I got it loosened up enough now. Okay, it looks to be intact. Hopefully there's no cracks in it. So that's a nice $17 bottle. Got a flask showing up. Slick on that side and slick on that side. Dang it. My light is not very bright, but I'm thinking I have a cobalt blue master ink showing up. What do you think? Does it look like it to you? Sure does. It's even got part of the label on it. Okay, it's extremely dirty. I know you want me to clean it off so you can see what it says. No, it's just so hard to get it. Well, the embossing's on this side, so that makes it easier. So it's the Stafford, whatever it is. They come out of this dump quite a lot. Looks to be in good shape. Hopefully there's no hidden cracks in there. Alright, just dug one up from down there. And here it is. It's a nice embossed one. Yep, I got a couple of these, but I think this one's a different size. Okay, I got a couple of things showing up. And we got a flask over here. And we got yet another bottle right beside it. So let me get some more of the dirt out of the way. Alright, let's get the flask out first. It's a slicky on both sides. Now let's get this. Could that possibly be a 12-ounce soda right there? It's very possible actually, because I found a number of them in the hole right beside here. It's only a ketchup. I was so expecting it to be one of those 12-ounce sodas. Okay, what do we got here? Well, at least it's cobalt blue. No embossing, but still, gotta be worth about $5. Got a couple more showing up. Is this cobalt blue? It's kind of hard to tell. Alright, we got a third one showing up underneath that one. That one's cobalt blue, but it's just a bromo. Don't want to snap it. Okay, I think it's loose enough now. I think I know what that is. It looks like a Payne's celery tonic. Yeah, haven't found one for a while. Nothing special. But it might be worth $14 since it's such a clean example. But what's that? The blob top beer, but I don't see any embossing on it. Oh well. Okay, we got something that looks very familiar. Looks a lot like the one we found a while ago. Yep, it's just another one of those. It's a blanky blank. A flask is showing up. What is it gonna say? Nothing, of course. Well, there's a possible soda right there. Dang it, it's just another sauce bottle. Even with the light, I can barely see it. Interesting. Never seen one before. Maryland Breweries, Baltimore. I don't know, that's a very strange shaped bottle. So I'm probably going to put that one in my collection because it's rather unique. Okay, I see a crown top sticking out. And while clearing some more dirt so I won't snap that soda in half, this ink bottle dropped out. And a drugstore, but it's a slick. But I think this is ready to come out now. Okay, what do we got? It's broken. Oh well, it's only one of these Silicos. Those are fairly common. Too bad. Okay. It is one of the large size Brahma seltzers. I used to find these here many years ago, but this is the first one I found this year. Oh man, it's busted. Well, no embossing anyway. What is that? Kind of an odd shape. Okay, just dug another bromo in the regular 3.5-inch size. But I got something sticking out of the ceiling way over here. Okay, well, it's a good sauce bottle. It's got embossing right there. Got interesting ribs and an interesting shape, and it's from the Campbell's Soup Company. So it's got to be worth at least $10 or $12. Okay, we're about to break into the hole from last time. I see a soda showing up. There was plenty of sodas in that hole over there. Of course, most of them are broken like this one. And it's just another one of these Silico. Okay, it's getting dark. I'm finished. There's another broken soda. Well, it wasn't a bad day. And the Pepsi doesn't have any high point wear on the embossing, which is good. But for some reason it does have a fairly heavy case wear ring around the center. But the important thing is it doesn't have any chips or dings or cracks in it. And then we have Forrest Gump's Pure Rye. Well, maybe just Gump's. I'm sure Forrest Gump didn't exist in 1907 when this bottle was made. Kind of a dumb looking bottle. I don't like those giant initials on it. I'd rather have normal writing on it. Don't particularly like the look of this one, but it's worth maybe $8 or $10 if I turned it purple. And the Moxie. First one of this variation for me. I don't know, I could saw it off and make a really large drinking glass out of it. Repairing the top would be rather difficult on this one. And of course we have the great Dr. Kilmer's Swamp Root Kidney, Liver, and Bladder Cure. Not remedy, this is the cure. So that's better. That's a nice find. Even though they're a national brand, you could find them in probably all 50 states. But everybody loves to have at least one of these in their collection. And of course we have yet another of the Silico, or Silico, I don't know how you pronounce it. And we have the celery compound. I don't know if that's the original liquid in there, but it does have an original cork in it. So, I don't know what these are worth, maybe $15. And of course everybody loves these. A big embossed cobalt ink. Blown in a mold with the pour spout. No condition issues with this one either. They come in 3 sizes. So I think I got the full set now. And the Duke Heart. This company makes traditional looking beer bottles usually, but this one is a totally different style. There is one of these on eBay right now for $30 plus $10 shipping. So that means somebody might be willing to pay $40 for one of these. It's a nice whittled example. Alright, and then we have this big, about a 16-ounce capacity. This size bromo you don't see very often. Okay, this is a rare size right here, so I was happy to get that. And this one, that's a beautiful embossing on that. I put my other one on Facebook Marketplace. There was a bunch of interest in it, but it only got bid up to $30, so I didn't let it go. I wanted $35 at least. And we have a broken in half. Well, it's mostly intact. Silico. Don't know why I kept it, but oddly enough it still has the cap on it. This dump was covered up really suddenly with a big layer of clay apparently, because there was a lot of wood pieces from 110 years ago. And for this cap to still be intact is really hard to imagine.